Hey everybody, my name is Martin Gilmore and I am a bluegrass guitar player and instructor of bluegrass music, so I thought I'd give you just some basics of how to kind of clean up your rhythm guitar playing, or how to play basic rhythm guitar. I know a lot of people who come to bluegrass probably hear that all there is to it is playing bass, strum, and maybe they're using this G chord. All of that is probably fine for the beginner, but there's some quick things that you can do to really improve the sound of what you're doing. First of all, instead of playing this G chord, which is the first G chord I learned, play a G5. Middle finger at the 3rd fret of the low E string, ring finger at the 3rd fret of the B string, pinky finger at the 3rd fret of the E string, and then I mute the A string with this part of my middle finger. All right, give that a shot. That changes the sound from this to this. You can hear it. That's a lot clearer, especially when you're going fast. So start with that. This is your new G chord when you're playing bluegrass music. The second thing is, when you play your bass strum, a lot of times people will play bass and then they'll strum either all the strings of the guitar or the top 5 strings of the guitar. I want you to work even less hard, hit the low bass string, and play just the top 3 strings, the G, the B, and the E string. And I want you to play those strings way back here by the saddle, between kind of the pick guard and the saddle. So, bass string here over the rosette, strum back by the saddle. There's a lot of different sounds that you can get out of the guitar depending on where you play it. If you play back here by the bridge, you get a lot of twang out of the string, right? If you play way up here by the neck, by the fingerboard, you get a lot of tone out of it. So kind of halfway in between is a good combination. There's an edge on the note. There's kind of a good definition of where the note starts. But then on the rhythm, you want a more percussive, twangy sound. So you can kind of hear, kind of sounds like I'm tapping on the top of my guitar just by moving my hand back. So bass, strum, bass, strum. And everybody see how my hand is moving? Bass, strum, bass, strum, bass, strum, like that. All right? Practice that. Bass by the rosette, strum back here. Now the next thing that I'm doing is when I strike that bass note, I hold my pick rigid and kind of push my pick through the string. All right? And then when I do the strum, I loosen my grip on the pick so it kind of just brushes across the top 3 strings there. Not only that, but when I brush across them, I kind of do an aggressive hit, like I'm shaking water off my hand. So bass, strum, so it really chimes out. Yeah. Once you get that, just practice it, hitting the low E string and the top 3 strings until you feel pretty comfortable with it. Then you can add the alternate in. That'll really clean up your rhythm. There's a well-beaten path on that old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. There I wandered alone to the place I called home in those Blue Ridge hills far away. More of that to come. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe.